the time, your brain is just projecting the fear, that thought, those things that you think that your subconscious mind have not picked on. It has already picked on it, and it keeps playing it on a repeat mode on your ear, and you keep feeling like you can't move forward, you can't step out of here, you're stuck. Baby, I want to tell you that you're not. Hey beautiful souls, we are live at your favorite podcast show, the podcast where we tend to peel back the layers of our everyday life, and most especially we get real on what is actually going on with us. And it's also a podcast when we unpack life lessons like we're in school. And today we're going to be discussing about a topic that hits everyone that is in their 20s, and including you, including me. I would want everyone to pay attention, because you're gonna learn one or two. And don't forget, I am your favorite host, P. Candy, and welcome to I Choose Me First podcast. I'm gonna be real here, and I'm gonna be spilling the fat. You know, I always spill the fat. See, you have the talent, you have the connection, you have internet, you have so many opportunities in the world, but that little voice in your head, in your mind, is telling you you're not good enough. Why now? You can't even do it. You're going to fail. You won't make it. Why even try? You're not the first. So many people have come here. So many people have tried and they fail. You will fail. Things like that. Those little voices in your head. Where would the funds come from? Where would the money come from? You wouldn't have it. Who will support you? Who this, that? There is so many excuses that voice in your head keeps telling you. It never tells you anything good. It will not tell you, oh, yeah, when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. But no, it keeps telling you all the negative things, and you keep listening to it. And that's the funny part, because like, as much as you think like you're not listening to it, it tends to shape how you end up going after that. Because let me tell you something. If you want anything, you can get it. But then that voice in your head makes you feel like you can't get it. You can't step out of there. You can't live there. You're stuck. It keeps making you feel like that's the only thing you can ever be. That's the bliss. That's the maximum thing you can achieve in life. It keeps stopping you. Keep making you feel like you can't get anywhere. You can't go far in life. I am here to tell you today that that's a lie. That's a big lie. Because why? It's not true. Why do I say that? Those noises in your head are the reflection of your self-doubt, your fear, and most especially, the third one is the negative thoughts you have in your head. They are on play mode, like they're on repeated play mode. They are playing over and over again. You're going to embarrass yourself. You're going to fail. You're not good enough. You're not the first to try this. So many have come through this and they are still, you will fail. It's like repeatedly, ringing a bell in your ear. A psychologist says that this is known as self-negative talk. And like in a day, based on research, in a day, you have about 60,000 thoughts in your head. And 80% of that is self-doubt, is negative things. It is fear, it is shame, it's embarrassment. 80% out of 60,000, 80% is negative thought. And I want you to see it like this. Like your brain is like a radio station. There are always on bad, play song, sad song, sorrowful song. You can only change if you switch channel. If you change your deflector until you find the channel that plays a calm, sweet song that you want to hear. If not, you keep listening to the sad song over and over and over and over again. So that's why I want to tell you that most of the time, your brain is just projecting the fear, that thought, those things that you think that your subconscious mind have not picked on. It has already picked on it, and it keeps playing it on a repeat mode on your ear, and you keep feeling like you can't move forward, you can't step out of here, you're stuck. Baby, I want to tell you that you're not. It's just your brain. displaying hanky-panky. What will happen if you post that business idea, no one bites it, but then you learn on how to approach things in a certain way now? What would happen if you shoot your shot, you get rejected? Congrats, you're alive. At least now you know how to carry yourself. Now you know people are choosing not to accept things that doesn't serve them. Now you learn to not to accept things that doesn't serve you either. What would happen? What would happen if you go to that school and you don't know what will happen or how you go about it, but you took the leap of faith? What would happen if you could just kick and step? Just take one step. What will happen? The worst would happen is, you didn't go through. Okay, fine. What if you did go through? What if you get that dream job? What if you get that dream life you're looking for? What if you get that dream girl? What if you get that dream boy? What if you get that dream opportunity? What if you get that scholarship? What if you get that? What if? And what if you're not? But then the only thing stopping you is the voice in your head reflecting the thoughts, the negative things that your subconscious mind has already absorbed. And now it's projecting it into your life. And that's the thing, the fear of failure is worse than failure itself. And that is the joke life plays on everyone, because you just keep being afraid. You are afraid of failing. Then that stops you from not even trying to see yourself even fail in the first place. Why don't you turn that fear of failure into making you make sure you do everything well not to fail? And what if you fail? It's life. You learn from where you made a mistake and then try a different angle. What is the worst that can happen? The worst regret you have is not trying. That's the biggest regret you have, for not trying to even, take a step and see that it didn't go through, and see maybe you took the first step, it didn't go through. Then what happened to the second step? What happened to the third step? The only thing that is stopping you from getting your dream life, dream things, dream opportunities is you. The fear, the self-doubt, the discouragement, the word you filled yourself, the fear of failure. That is what is stopping you. There's one thing I want you to think about. Think about any business, successful, influential person you know today. Let's say, for example, Beyonce, Elon Musk, just like popular names, Oprah, people you know, you've read about, you see them on social media. And let's even talk about your local business owners, people that have big businesses in your city, in your town, in your villages, that have big businesses running on their name. Think about them. The difference between these people and you, or the person that is stuck, is that it's not because they don't have a talent. It's not because you don't have a talent. It's not because you don't have the skills. You don't have the, what it takes. But no, the difference is that they have courage and you don't. Do you think they don't get those noises, those negative thoughts, the self-doubt, those fears? Do you think they don't? They do get it. But the difference between you and them is because even though they get those noises, they still choose to act. What is there to lose? They still choose to pursue. They still choose to go after what they want. They still have that courage, even though with that voice, they let their action to be louder than the voice, the negative voice in their head. Even till today, if you know Beyonce, she used to say that before each performance, she still get nervous. After so many years of performing, she still get nervous of coming to the stage that she should already be used to. She still get nervous to come into the stage to perform. Oprah once said that someone told her that she's not fit for TV. But guess what? Everyone knows Oprah today. Elon Musk, he should be someone you know. You know him. But guess what? He built a rocket that exploded. Do you think he didn't get the noise in his head that he's not good enough? Do you think that he didn't get the voice in his head that he's a total waste of time? Do you think that he didn't get the noise in his head that he can't do it? He can never build it. He can never meet people that will support his dream. He can never be anything. He can never be whatever he thought he would be. But guess what? He silenced those noise with his action, with courage. And now, you and I can read about him. You and I can, study their story, study their life. That's the difference. The difference is that they are not letting those self-doubts, those fear, those negative thoughts to silence them from not going after what they want. Instead, they use their action to find a way to make it work. What happened when Elon Musk's rocket exploded? Now, he went to find a better way, better things, how to approach things. Now, you can read about his development. Now, he's the biggest guru, in social media. He's the biggest guru in US. Everyone knows him. But what if when that rocket exploded, he just kept quiet? What if when Oprah was told that, oh, gee, she's not good for TV, she just packed up her bag and left? One would have known about her. What if when Beyonce gets nervous, she say, oh, I'm not going to perform? Then what? That's the difference between you and the person doing well, the business owner in your area. Do you really think that that business person, that person that has that restaurant, that person that has that golf court, that person that have those organizations, that person that have that fashion house, that person that have that reality show, that person that have all those big things in your area, do you really think they don't have fears? Do you really think they don't have self-doubt? Do you really think they're not afraid of losing? They're not afraid of failure? But they rather act and fail and find out why they fail than shut down their dream, and at the end of the day live with regret. Do you think they did not think that someone will not patronize them? Do you think that they did not think people will not find them interesting? But they still push forward. Because why? They believe in that 1%. 1% out of 100 that might find what they have to offer interesting, that might, help their dream, that one step. So what is stopping you? But here is the kicker that most people don't pay attention to. When you're in your 20s, research shows that is when most of the decisions you make tend to shape or influence your life, your entire life. Why do I say that? Because in your 20s, the noise, the negative noise, the self-doubt, that you're not good enough, the negative thought, the fear are very loud. Because why? In your 20s is when most decisions you make can either influence your life in a negative or in a positive way. It can influence your relationship. It can shape your life. It can shape your career. It can shape your purpose. It can shape how money flows in and out. It can shape everything in your whole life. The decisions you take when you're in your 20s. Because why? It's like you standing in front of 1,000 doors without knowing which one to open. You want to open the one that is the best. You want to open the one that is nice. Well, how would you know that? You're just getting into your 20s. You don't even know your left or your right. You can only follow the direction of your guardians or your parents, but you're still trying to figure out life on your own. And if you don't have someone to guide you, you're still just trying to know how to go about it. So, but one thing I want you to know is that you don't need to know the perfect door to open. There is no perfect door to open in that 1,000 doors. You just need to open a door. Just any door, one door. Open that door. Because why? Movement creates clarity. The more you move from one door to the other, from one door to the other, you figure out how to be able to know what you're good at. Focus your energy into something. I was listening to one podcast like that, and the guy said he did real estate, he did oil, he did financing, he did so many things, and he was failing. But then he ended up making it big. Because why? He made a mistake in real estate in the early beginning, and then He found out where he made a mistake. And when he has tried so many doors and find out, okay, he's good in sales, he's good in this, he came back into the real estate. And then he did it better. Now he's a guru in real estate business. So what am I trying to tell you? You don't need to know the perfect door to open. You just need to open any door. You just need to try that idea. You just need to try what that business. You just need to find a mentor, run that business idea. And if the mentor is shutting you down, maybe because they don't believe in your dream, try it. What is the worst that could happen? You fail. And what? You fail, you stand up, you rise again. You're not a failure. You're not a dumb person, you're smart. So when you fail, you stand up, you try again. And you might not know the one that would just hit for you. And those failures will become your success story. But then, how would you have a success story if you don't try and fail? If you don't try and you can see, can you go the next? Can you do this? How can you, when you're in a difficult situation, how do you navigate it? It's not about someone handing you a cup of, ice cream, shaped already made. No, it's you finding your pattern. So you have a story. So don't let the voices in your head stop you. If I let the voices in my head stop me, this podcast wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be talking to you. If I let the voices in my head stop me, I wouldn't even be shooting this podcast today. So the reason, there is always going to be something going to stop you, going to distract you, telling you that who is even listening, who is watching. But let me tell you something. Someone is watching, someone is listening, someone will buy that business idea. Yeah, maybe the first time they might not. But with the right person, that business idea can become something big. How do you think, Apple phone came about? It was someone's idea. If the person didn't talk about it, the person didn't share it, you wouldn't have an iPhone today. How do you think all the things that are happening, even social media came about? It was someone's idea that brought about social media. So what am I trying to tell you? Don't let the voices in your head distract you. When it comes, it is always going to come. Those fear, it is going to be there, baby. Don't think it's going to run away. It is going to be there. You just have to know when to switch channel. What is the worst that can happen? That business you want to launch, go ahead and launch it. That organization you want to join it. That course you want to start it. What is the worst that can happen? You don't work in that field, but the certificate is yours. What is the worst that can happen? So that is what I want you to know. Don't let your fear shrink you. But here is the thing that most people don't understand. Is that you can silence those voices. You can use those voices to work for you. That is what most business owners are doing. That is what most powerful people in this world that me and you are living in are doing. That's why some people, they keep getting rich and some people keep getting poor. Because why? You're letting your fear decide the path of your life, and the other person is using their fear, recreating it to becoming something big for them. How do you silence those noises? How do you make those noises work for you? One, learn on how to catch those thoughts. When those thoughts are coming into your head, like for example, you're not good enough. Ask yourself, is that truth or is that fear? I cannot achieve this. Is that true or is that fear? Is that fear that you think you can't? That thought, I'm not good enough. Who told you that? Is it truth or is that fear from your head? I don't belong here. Is that truth or is that fear? I can never make it. Is that truth or is that fear? Do you really think that you can make? Are you the one that brought yourself where you are? So why do you feel like you can't make it? Why do you feel like you can't make it? Is that true or is that fear? Is fear shaping your life Why don't you let that fear work for you? Reframe it. Instead of saying, I will fail, change that, I will learn. If it doesn't go this way, reframe those thoughts. Why do I feel like I'm not good enough? Because I'm overly good. Because I am working on myself more than most people here. Because I need to work more. Because I need to improve more. Because I need to learn more. It's not saying that shutting yourself down, letting that fear creeps into you. And most especially, taking small baby steps. Don't start big. When you're building something that you want it to go far, you don't start big. You don't start with a giant leap of faith. No. Start small. Baby steps. Learn. Do your research. If you want to build a nation, you have to do a research. In your silence, in your secret place, find a way, make researches, do your research before you even speak the word of your idea to someone. Do your researches. Don't let fear. What is the worst that can happen? Do research. Find a way to be very good at whatever you want to do. Ask questions. You don't even need to say, I want to start this. Do a market survey. Find out how. And now we have AI. There is internet. It can help you break down risks faster, even if not in 100%. At least it gives you a hint on how to go about everything. So, take baby steps. Put that in your daily activities to daily choice. And then start learning how to be better in whatever you want to go after. And most importantly, celebrate your little wins, the tiniest one. Yes, you applied. That's a big win. You tried. That's a very big win. You spoke up for yourself. That's a big win. You asked the question that no one dared to ask. That's a big win. Let those little wins be the pushing force you need to achieve what you want. Let those be the counter what you have against you not being enough. You not being able to make it. And I want you to know that if you want anything, anything in this life, you can get it. If only you can believe in your dream. If only you can push yourself. If only you can just step out of that comfort zone. You can get anything. If only you can stop listening to that voice, that self-doubt, that fear, that negative thought in your head. If only you can stop. You can see how powerful you can be. That's the only thing stopping you from your dream life, from that thing you want from life, from that business you want to open, from that job you want to apply for, from that opportunity you're looking for. That is the only thing. One question: what is the worst that can happen? What? You don't get it. So then we try again. You got rejected. Okay, fine. You are still alive. So now figure out how to do better so that you don't get rejected again. That is how you can be a bigger person. That is how you can achieve anything you want in life. If only you can just stop, take a step back, and stop listening to what is in your head. Then the scariest thing that can happen to you in your 20s, not you failing. No, it is you not even trying, not even going any attempt, not making any effort at all because of fear, because of self-doubt, because of negative thought in your head, that you're letting it living rent-free in your head. You're letting that decide your life for you. That is the biggest fear. That is the scariest thing you could do to yourself, because you're the one that will live with the regret. You're the one that will see someone else acting on the same idea you have 20 years ago. Now they are making it big. You did not do anything differently. The same idea you have, God gave another person. They chose to act on the idea. You choose not to. And now they are making it big. You can just walk down the street and see the store you wish you once had. You wish you had the courage to open it, but someone else is opening it big. And that's why you need to understand that you are the only thing stopping yourself. And what is the worst that can happen? What's the worst? The worst thing that can happen is you do not get it. You fail that air. But what is the best question you can ask yourself? What if it went so good? Better than I expected. What if I ended up winning? What if I ended up having that? What would happen? What if I ended up having everything I dreamed of? What is the best? Why don't you stop asking yourself the worst thing that can happen and ask yourself, what is the best thing that can happen? The worst thing is to fail. Well, the worst thing that can happen is that you fail. What if the best thing that happens is that you end up succeeding? Then what? So that's why there is no harm in trying. There is no harm in trying. See, you can be the best in anything you want. You can be the best doctor in town. You can be the best surgeon in town. You can be the best influencer in town. You can be the best business owner in town. If only you could stop negotiating with the fear, the doubt, the negative thought in your head, and just take a leap of faith with the whisper of faith that is going to you. That silent voice that is saying, just try. That little whisper of faith in your head, just follow it. What is the worst that can happen? What if it ends up being better than you think? There's no harm in trying and failing and try again. That's how your success story, that's the story you tell your kids. You tell people will read about when they write a story or write a book about you. Oh yeah, I tried this, it didn't go. I tried this, it didn't go. But I ended up trying this. I learned from this and this and this. What is the worst? But then, what is the best thing that can happen if you try? So, your 20s is when the decisions you make in your life can either shape your life or destroy your life. Shape it to you having the kind of things you have, or shape it to you trying to live within your means, or trying to live from hand to mouth. It's your choice. You just have to choose. Some people choose, I can't have this, I can't be like this forever. This is not my life. I don't see myself doing this forever. And some people choose, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, as long as I can just eat, that's all I need. That's the difference. That's why you just have to see that your dream can be achieved. You just have to see that you can be that thing you want to be. If only you could stop negotiating with the voices in your head. Let them sleep for a while. Let them, work for your good. Those fears should be what will help you build or go after what you want to go with courage and with caution. And you go after it with baby steps. Learn, ask questions. You don't have to say, oh, I want to do this. You don't have to tell anybody what you're going after. Make your research. That's what it's called market survey. And that is what is going to help you achieve what you want to achieve and do it perfectly well. And so that when you come out with your idea, it's already, refined. You've gone through the normal way to find the best way to present what you want to present. And I want you to know that your mind can be your biggest enemy. Wallahi, your mind can be the weapon functioning against you, and your mind can also be the best ally you could ever have, the best thing that could help you achieve whatever you want to achieve. Because why? You don't want to have regrets. I want you to know that it's okay to choose courage over those noises in your head. Choose action over fear. Choose you over those doubts. Because why? Any decision you decide to choose, Your mind is there to actionize it for you. So why don't you make the best choice of letting your mind be your biggest ally to achieving whatever dream you want for yourself? Whatever ambition you choose, whatever life you look out for yourself, why don't you let your mind work for you? Why don't you just let it work for you? Because why? If you want it to be your biggest enemy, it's there. If you bring up any idea, it shuts it down. It brings all those fears. Like I said in the beginning, your mind goes through 60,000 thoughts in one day, and 80% of that is negative thought, fear, self-doubt. So if you want to let that 20% be your success story, the ball is in your court, and decide what you want. And it's up to you, but I want you to know that you can be anything you want. If only you could let that fear, that self-doubt become the courage you need. If you could let your mind become your biggest ally, you can be anything you want. And that's all for today, guys. I hope today you're able to pick one or two on today's episode. And don't forget, I am your favorite host, He Candy, and we'll be back again the same time next week. Just to always remember that choosing you, it's not a luxury, it's a necessity. And you need to choose yourself to be able to achieve your dream life, to be able to achieve anything you want to achieve. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop me a sweet comment, and if there's something you want me to shed more light on that can help you make a decision on something, help you understand some certain things, don't forget to drop that in the comment section. I remain your favorite host, and until next time, guys, have a lovely day.